Hello everyone, my name is Lay and welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday and we only have a couple more days until it's April. I was just sharing on my Instagram, wasn't it just a couple of days that I was screaming bloody murder that it's already March, and now that it's already April. What is going on? But anyways, I have been planning on doing this video for quite some time. I've just been super crazy busy, and I do apologize for that. I miss you guys here on YouTube, and I know I've said I was going to concentrate on YouTube this year, but yeah, we're just in the first quarter, so we have, how many more months left to go. So, but anyways, let's do this. I'm going to share with you a flip through of some of my used notebooks. Used notebooks, or the notebooks that I'm using currently. There you go. And then a little bit of just sharing my plan behind what I've been doing with planning and all that. And so we're going to start with this notebook right here. This is the Scribbles That Matter. I'm using a cover from Hobonichi. This is an A5 size. It is a dot grid. So I've set this up December 2020 here, as you can see. And actually I'm going to, or I've already moved in to my new Archer and Olive. Don't ask me why, just because. But anyways, when I started this notebook, I had the intention of keeping a bullet journal for the whole year. Actually setting up my weekly, my monthly, and all that. But that plan didn't happen because I ended up just using my A5 Filofax when it comes to my weekly and monthly planning. I don't know, I just don't have the patience to do the squares and, all that jazz. I know that some people are just so patient and they create such beautiful spreads of their monthly and, their trackers and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I don't do any monthly or weekly trackers like that. I'm not consistent with my habits. So anyway, this notebook is actually numbered, so there's pages in here, and also in the beginning they give you an area where you can put in your key codes. That's what you use for bullet journal and all that stuff, or color coding, if you have highlighters and things like that. I don't do all those things. And they have index for your table of contents. I don't do those too, as you can see. All right, so when I started this notebook, I put in my word of the year. I chose trust for this year. Trust, and this is as a noun, it's a firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. So, and as a verb, it's to have faith or confidence or hope. All right, and so this here, I have 2021, best year yet. Crossing both fingers in that one. And then I was really in my head when I was starting it, I had this cottage core idea in my head, but in the kawaii style, because I love kawaii style and all that. And I was also wanting to work on my florals, creating more realistic drawings of flowers, and we're still trying. Okay, this is what you may call the yearly overview here. Again, the cottage core idea. I use some stencils and some ink to create those clouds in the background, which turned out super pretty. I really love that. And then how I did this is I created a sketch first with pencil, and then I just used my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens to color them in. I really love how how this page turned out. I mean, look at these mushrooms. They're just so cute. And look at that bottom of the bee. They turned out really, really cute. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, and then this one, I wanted to create something different, but still with the same theme of, the mushroom and all that. So I created a fairy in here and just some cute lanterns over here. So again, part of the yearly overview. And then I'm not sure what you call this area right here. But anyways, it's just, for my special dates, birthdays, anniversaries, anything like that. Important days dates that I would like to remember. And then I created some mushrooms here again, and I used some stickers. Look how adorable these stickers are. I can't remember the name of the shop, but once I remember, I'll put it in the description box below. Okay, and then same thing. I use some stickers in here too. Mushrooms, and that rock over there is my drawings, and I added a little bit of grass. And then here I have some swatches of some of the markers that I like using. So these are the Ecoline or Ecoline, however you like to say that. This is the Zig Clean Color Real Brush. The reason why I like doing swatches, and I'm going to do this also in my Archer and Olive, it just takes a little bit of time because I have to pull out all my markers and then, you know, create the swatches. But it's very important because if you do a lot of illustrating in your planners and your journals like this, it is very important to see the real color of your markers, because sometimes it doesn't always match the colors outside and the colors when you lay it down in the paper. And also every paper is very different. You know, the way the markers and the pigments and the inks would settle in the paper, they're all different. You know, it depends on the paper that you're using. That's why it's very important to, it's a good practice to swatch your markers. So this is the Karen markers or Karine markers. And here, at first I was really, I think it was because of the craze, you know, everybody was using it. And I'm sorry, excuse me, I wanted to try it for myself. And so I bought the whole big set. I don't use it that much, to be honest with you. But it's good markers. It's just I don't reach out for it. And then these are Pentel markers here, the Pentel Touch or the brush pens. These are Kelly Creates. These are good too, but I don't reach out for them as well because I do have my Tombow Fudenosuke, which is very similar to the Kelly Creates. This one is the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. I really love this layout. I mean, I love it. So I left this blank because I was planning on doing all my Tombow dual brush, and so obviously I haven't done that yet. Okay, so this one I wanted to list things I've learned this year, 2020. So that was last year. So I wanted to keep things simple because sometimes when I try to overthink things or look at so much ideas on YouTube or Pinterest and Instagram, sometimes I get overwhelmed and I don't know, then I just kind of like give up because, and I think that's what happens when comparing, you know, apples to oranges, and it's just different. You know, the way I do things are different from the way others do their thing. And so I think it's a really great reminder for all of us to kind of do you know, do us. So whatever it is, however you would like to do it, just do it, because it's always going to stand out because you are unique. So whatever it is that you do will always be special and very unique, and because you're a unique individual. Okay, so that's that, very simple. And then here I wanted to create a visual board. What do we have here? So I think I used some Posca paint over here. I think that's Posca paint as well. And then these are Pitt Artist pens. So I just put in my dreams and my goals, you know. That's how I like to do my visual board, is I like to, it's kind of like a goal and dream together. And this is where you manifest things. It's very important to write things down. Whatever it is that you want to do, write it down. It doesn't matter if it takes you, you know, how many months or years, but as long as you write it down and you focus on that goal, you know that you're going to make that happen no matter what. But you know, you have to show up every day and really do the work. You know, you can't just say, hey, I want to have a a collaboration project with, you know, stable companies. And how are you going to do that if you don't show up every day and do your thing, you know? So yes, it is a visual board. It is magical. You know, the universe is very generous. God is so giving and generous to us. And it's just, we also have to do the work to make things happen. Okay, so that's the visual board. Over here, I created all these cute TVs and monitors because I wanted to list down shows that I wanted to watch for this year. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, and I don't watch a whole lot of shows, so obviously I don't have a whole lot here, but I've been getting some recommendations from my Instagram friends and, you know, from family also, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch these 4 shows or 3 shows listed, so I need to work on that. Here on the right is my top 21 songs for 2021. So I don't have a whole lot of favorite new songs just because I'm very old school and I love old, you know, standard jazz music. I love neo soul, R&B. And so the new songs are just, yeah, not my fave. Okay, then I created a very simple social media tracker over here. And so I'm going to have to put these over into the new notebook also. I already created the social media tracker in the new notebook, but actually this is even better because that is super simple the way I did it, but who cares? All I got to do is put in the numbers, and that's really all that matters. Here I have some YouTube ideas. Obviously I haven't done anything here yet, but we're doing the bullet journal flip through, so yay! Okay. I will be moving these over as well into the other notebook. Okay, so today's choices. All right, so let's just look at these. So we have for work, these are work ideas for my workshop with Faber-Castell and Michaels. I've been teaching a whole lot of workshop. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check out my website. I'll link it in the description box below. These workshops with Faber-Castell and Michaels are free on Michaels' website and Michaels' YouTube as well, so you can check those out. And then I work a lot with different companies for social media packages, so social content. There we go. So social package ideas. Okay. So here we have today's choices is your life tomorrow. Basically, I want to plan per quarter. So far, we're not doing so great in here. Doodling class, I made that happen. Moving to a new home, not yet, because we're still looking. It's just hard in this market. YouTube 12 video is definitely a fail, so I'm going to have to move that over to April and June. Hopefully I can be better at that one, but I will be moving this as well in the new notebook. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so sometimes this is how I, excuse me, very much so, this spring season is not very nice to me. Okay, so Faber-Castell creative lettering here. The way I like to plan my stuff is to be creative. I feel like when I am creative, I can plan better. It is the process of thoughts to paper. It is very helpful, and it's very it's been helpful to me. So when I'm doodling and I'm planning at the same time, I feel like I am more productive that way instead of just listing things. So having to do the creative side of things makes me even more productive when it comes to my planning stuff. So I kind of created just bubbles in here to do my first steps, what I need to do for the lettering workshop, second step that I need to do after I finalize all the second, the third, and all the final things to finalize everything. So there you go. I do it one step at a time, and I think it helps a lot. Okay, so 2021 in January. Very simple, as you can see. I know I used the Pitt Artist pens in here, the Faber-Castell. Inbox is just kind of like a dashboard or a month overview, basically. But instead of having boxes for each different things, basically the inbox is just lists of things that you need to accomplish for the month of January, for the whole month, you know. And so here, I was normally using the bullet journal as a daily list planning, daily notes and stuff, sometimes just for lettering, for doodle purposes and all that. So it is for everything, you know. I used it for everything, really. So we have here, sometimes I use stickers, sometimes I would use stamps in here, sometimes it's just plain doodling like this one. So I would create some palette and see what, you know, what colors would go well together, and I normally share this on my Instagram. So if you are not following me on Instagram, please make sure you do follow, and you know, let's engage and stay connected there. Okay, so this one is just plain doodling. Boba is life. We miss going out and get some boba and all that, but you know, that will happen again very, very soon, one day. Okay, so this one is just a checklist for the week of 11 to 17 January. Sometimes I check things, sometimes I don't. I just look at them and then I do things, you know. So I'm not always a checker. That's why I don't have keys, because I don't follow those keys. Sometimes I don't even check them. All right, so this is my Patreon unicorns. All my Patreon unicorns get monthly happy mail, and so I list them down, make sure that I have everybody's stickers, sheets, and all that created and packed and shipped. So here we have some brain dump. I think I created a process video for this one, if I'm not mistaken. So very simple. Again, as you notice, I love using all these, you know, irregular bubble shapes to put in stuff. I think it's a very simple but also very effective way to separate your things, your goals and all that jazz. If you have one for school, one for home, one for work and things like that, you know, instead of just box, I think irregular shapes like that are fun. Here we just have some fun letterings that I create and post on my Instagram for some inspiration. Here is the January 25 to 31. Some lists, some stickers, use some stencils over here, and some lettering as well. Okay, this one is for the month of February, just kind of like a month overview here, a little mini calendar, mini calendar here, and then just special dates on top. And then here, kind of like, what's this? Monthly overview. Okay, so we have monthly overview and just special dates and the month goals. And then just some cute doodles for Valentine. Doodles. All right, here I shared some color palette for Valentine's for the Tombow dual brush, and then just some doodling here, more doodles. I told you I love doodling. And here's just kind of like a this or that, you know, in between the Tombow dual brush and the Faber-Castell. I was just kind of teaching my Patreons and also my Instagram friends. And then here we have a daily list here, I think. Yeah, daily list. All right, then I have to move over those dates for my workshops. Here, okay, so this is also how I sometimes work on my thought process when I'm planning. So basically, this is a doodle workshop that I created for Tombow. I kind of create a line, what do you call this? I'm trying to find a word, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't had coffee yet. No, I had one cup of coffee. I need 3 more. Anyways, I create a list in here. Basically, per list, okay, I need what the whole workshop is going to be about, you know, kind of like a lesson plan in here. So that's that. And then here, okay, my plans for dates, when I'm going to do this, or when does it need to be submitted and all that. So I have dates in here for the same workshop that I have over here, but here I have the dates now. Okay, and so this is just, I don't like playing with gouache, but I wanted to try, but I'm not happy with that. I mean, it's cute, but I need more practice using gouache. Okay, so this one is just a doodle here, Valentine's Day, Faber-Castell. What is this? Okay, so workout. No, workshop. Nope, definitely not working out. Workshop ideas, basically. I have all my future dates for the workshop, and I haven't put in anything, although I have the April in there already, but okay, daily list, another daily list. So as you can see, we have some doodles in here, we have some stickers, washi tapes, you know, so I like to combine things. I don't stick to just one thing. I like to play around and just be creative and have fun, and this is my notebook, so I make it as mine, and as you should, you know, do yours as well. You do what you feel like doing, you know. If it's just very minimal, and that's great, and if it works out for you, that's perfect, and that's what the purpose of keeping a bullet journal is all about. All right, so this one we have daily list, very simple. As you can see, I just created a box, and then I use some stencils in here to create the hexagon shapes, and then I have a sticker and then some doodles. So again, here from my Patreons, this is cute. This turned out really, really cute. So we have some stickers over there, just some bubbles and clouds and a little bee. Okay, so this one looks like I did a lot of stamping in here. So yeah, so this was a daily list for February 24th and 25th, and then we have some lettering here as well. So a lot of stamping, some stickers mixed all together in there. Okay, February 26th, stamping, stickers, washi tapes, lettering, all that fun stuff. And this, I was planning on creating a journaling project, and so I have all my list in here. I need to migrate that over into the next notebook. I haven't started the project yet. Once I have it all set up and everything, I'm happy with all the list, I will share that on my blog for sure. And this was our March doodle prompts, and that's on my website if you'd still like to catch up. You have a couple of days. I still need to catch up on that. I have a couple more days to do. So this was March overview here. I used a lot of our March stickers. I do have a monthly subscription of digital artwork, and it's all exclusive artwork that I created. We can't find them anywhere because every single thing is designed and made with love by yours truly. So we have some stamping in here and a whole lot of cute stickers. This is super cute. So we have some lettering, and then we have just a quote. I love having positive quotes and words in my notebook because it just keeps me, you know, very inspired and in a very good mood. It really helps my spirit a lot. So we have March 4th and 5th in here. Very cute. A lot of stickers in here and just lettering for the March. And then that's it. Here we have some quotes and some doodles for March. That's getting weird. And then here this is where I started trying to do the weekly. Because I think this is it. This is the week that I started doing weekly, and I stopped using my A5 planner. So I'm like, you know, it's not really that hard. I used a lot of stickers for my days and my dates, and then I just created some, you know, boxes and all that. As you can see, it's not even, I'm not sure if it's all balanced, and the number of dots, yeah, that's where I struggle a lot. How many dots am I going to use and all that? But I'm pretty sure I can find something online where it's going to help me out. So here I did the weekly again. I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I'm just going to keep up with it, and eventually I'll get used to it and know exactly how many dots I'm going to use. But it turned out simple, very, you know, super simple. A lot of stickers as well, and some, you know, DIY boxes worked out for me. So this was the March Patreon lists, and that I've already shipped and all that. So that's it, you guys. So that's the January until March bullet journal, and I am going to move over to my new Archer and Olive notebook. This is the pretty one that I'll be using. It's going to be really simple. So we have here, that's it. This is going to be the April until who knows when I'm going to use this notebook. But once I have everything set up, I might do a process video for some of the layouts that I'm going to be doing, and I might share that here on YouTube. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope that sharing my bullet journal gave you a little bit of inspiration, and if you do have any questions for me whatsoever, please leave them in the comments section down below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can, I promise. I hope that you have a beautiful day, beautiful evening, and again, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, you guys stay creative and stay happy. Bye guys.